Good. We're going to get rid of, I'm going to show Susan how you get rid of drones. So. We talked about drone removal. I'm only doing this for sure because in short order, the drones are going to get thrown out. And you see the drone cells right here with their bullet tops. If this was the green comb, the trap comb for drones, I would be scraping that right off for the chickens. But here, well, we'll just go a little bit slowly.
What's all the liquid pouring off?
Pardon me?
Liquid.
That's white pupa.
Oh.
And the reason I'm trying to save it is I want to check for varroa mites. Because if you had a capping scratcher and went into a row of those and picked out 10 and they had 6 of them with mites on it, then there's your sample right there. Right. For example, right here, you have a capping scratcher? Oh, no. The tool is called a capping scratcher. It has 20 stainless steel teeth in it. See this row of drone cells right there? You just slide it in and pull the tops off and you'll spear the pupas, and you can check if they're in the purple stage. You can check and see if there's any varroa on them. Yeah, I see 2 mites right there. So,
do you guys want to pass this around?
Oh, that, yeah. It has bees on it.
Really?
The trick is not to confuse the purple eye stage of the pupa with a mite. That's the only trick. You've got to look for the little red dot. See that? I'm going to call that a mite, just for the sake of argument.
Is that a mite?
We're standing right there at the tip of my finger, that little round circle.
Oh, right
That's
there.
okay.
Right.
That's all right.
Is that a mite?
Yeah.
Okay. Go away.
Now, I don't know where I picked this trick up. If you want to move them, very gently breathe on them. It's amazing.
Anyone else want to see this? Bring it around.
Watch out for holes.
Okay.
I don't see any eggs. I was hoping to catch eggs.
So stay in that little spot right there. Right where my thumb is, that little ovalish.
What's that?
Questions,
Can you
comments,
lift
please
digital
let them
still
fly.
photos off of that, or are you just going to have a video?
No, I can lift.
Oh, good, because the newspaper lady,
No.
she thought your pictures would be a lot better, and she hasn't taken any, and she's supposed to. So
At the moment,
you can just send her a few later.
Sure.
I would be making sure I had a rim around if I was going to do the mountain tent method of overwintering. Or at least a 5-pound bag of sugar to put on that inner cover when I wrap them up.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's the contrast, the white and the...
A lot of pollen still being delivered. It's never going to be a solitary egg. It's going to be a cluster. And I'm pretty sure I have a quarter-sized laying patch here of eggs. Yeah. Which is good.
Does that?
Amy, when was the last time you were in the hive? You may have mentioned it, but I...
And this one,
Yeah.
for a real big inspection like this, it's been it's been quite a while. Maybe 6 weeks.
6 weeks. And you did see the queen when you were in there?
Well, we saw the queen a couple weeks ago when we took out a frame to put in to the other hive. But she was in.
Of the walls in a Langstroth, regardless of whether you have mediums or deeps, should be honey. And I'll be interested to see what this one is, because we didn't do 1 over here yet, or 10, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Well, this is par for the course. This year, everything is different. Can I just have that for a second? See the bottom of this frame? The holes that the girls have dug through the beeswax? That's why the plastic frames come with a corner that you can snap off, like this frame right here. It's called communication holes. And they can't get through the plastic, so they provide you with a pre-perforated area. For the reporter, here's the wonder chemical of the future. That your husband's in science. Wait a minute, I got to get her attention.
You got my attention, but I don't have my pen.
Whenever I'm talking, always feel free to bring a tape recorder.
Oh my God.
I will clean ink right out of it. This is called propolis. This is the other marvelous thing in the hive that they're just beginning to discover what the Indians knew 600 years ago.
So how do you harvest the propolis?
Very carefully. No, you let it dry out and scrape it off.
Okay.
And what it is what I'm reading, and that's my old job. A lot of it is coming, if you were to go out in the springtime and find a balsam poplar and you pinch the bud, or a chestnut, a horse chestnut tree, and you pinch the bud and you can't get your fingers off, it's that red sticky stuff. It's a type of resin. And when the people do DNA on propolis, they're finding out a lot of it comes from poplar and horse chestnut.
How many bees are we seeing in this hive?
At the moment, not more than 40,000. I would love to have 60,000 in here.
Amy, has this hive swarmed this year?
I'm sorry?
Has this hive swarmed this year?
Oh, yes. Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Amy, were you able to catch any of the swarms?
Yeah, maybe yes. Where's Ken? Ken? How's the hive doing? How's the
swarm?
Yeah.
It's doing very well as far as I know.
Great.
I walked by it a couple of times a week maybe, and the bees are flying in and out. That's
Great.
about all. That's all I can tell you.
It's a good thing.
It's good. We all know this.
Another name for propolis is bee glue. 2 words.
So how does anybody ever harvest pollen?
You put a trap on the front, and when they come scurrying in, they have to go through a trap to clean some of it off their back legs. I looked it up because somebody told me that they have been taking a teaspoon of pollen and it had lowered their bad cholesterol or raised their good cholesterol 30 points in a month. And if that's true for everybody, and that secret gets out, everybody's going to end up with. Now, when you look in and see it shining, you've got several questions. If there was a bucket of sugar water on here, there'd be the question of, is it sugar water? And I'm going to say no, because there isn't. I feel a little bit like Moses parting the Red Sea when you blow on them, because they just leave. It's amazing.
So are you saying nectar there?
I'm See, colonies